Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Holy fuck, the damage gain is so noticeable. This is crit mode? Oh my god, it's crit mode.
Keep up with the lab. We will go inside.
I almost died. Oh no.
I thought you had some natural drug resistance, but apparently. Rest in peace. Let the guiding lantern bear witness. We have delivered the souls of tonight.
Good morning.
A top note of dizziness, a middle note of sickness, and a base note of permanent paralysis.
I finally got my new SLATE. I literally am only live to show off the new SLATE. But then I realized that I should maybe put that in the title.
Like Master Yuga says, this is the perfect blend of science and smells like a spilled bottle of the worst perfume imaginable.
The gameplay looks the exact same with the new SLATE. Except I do slightly more damage. This was worth my 70k fee. This is awesome. Good morning, James. Okay, wait, let me change the titles. I mean, I think you're one of the funniest streamers. It's nice to see you. Aww. Thank you. I appreciate that. How the fuck did I change my stream title?
That mermaid tears grant the ability to breathe underwater. So, how do we make Selena cry her eyes out? I'm dying to test the theory.
They have an insane paid chatter on YouTube. They're so nice. Attendance chat?
Let's see what kind of reactions we
Attendance?
The child. Nobody
I'm so excited for real this time.
like someone we need working for the Oasis.
Hey, Shijong. Yeah, I don't know how long we're gonna be streaming today. Cause I've been up for like 20 hours or something already. I literally went live because I just wanted to record a video. Because I'm excited by my new SLATE and I wanted to share that excitement.
The child.
I am noticeably slower though, which kinda sucks. We did lose movement speed. So maybe this wasn't even worth it. But to be fair, I could probably fit the movement speed back in. at the cost of damage, because I don't really need damage. I kind of have infinite of those. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe we will fit in some more damage. I mean, some more movement speed. The only problem is all my old movement speed. Actually, I'll look at it after this. We might be able to do it.
Keep up with the lantern. The watch.
It's not gonna be as fast as before, though. No matter what I do.
Let the guiding lantern bear witness. We have delivered the souls of the night.
Yeah, I guess what I could do is... No, I can't use the SLATE. Yeah, the only movement speed SLATE option that I have, I can't really use right now. Good morning there, sick looking Bullsaws. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let me just use the bathroom quickly, and then we'll do a quick build video. And then we'll just play for a while. Just play for like maybe a few hours and then go sleep. I think whenever I do go sleep though, I want to like only take a nap, not like a long sleep. But yeah, let me go pee. Jesus Christ, sorry for taking so long. Yo! What's up? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Beacon farming super profitable, as expected. Any code 0 to euro for this build? I mean, I helped someone set up the build for like 35k FE. That is doing like 3 trillion. And is unkillable, 90 max res and all that shit. Okay. But I mean, if you just want build codes, like, here you go. I have a video to record, chat. I have a banger to record, I should say. Hi, Bone Reaper Zeddy. Let's do this. Hello, hello, YouTube.
Unless, of course, you want to spend the day bouncing.
Fuck,
Like
wait, I need to
Monica.
cough. My throat is like being weird. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do this again. Hello, hello, YouTube. Today I have a bit of a special video for you. I've spent the past few days forming up a ludicrous amount of FE, and I finally can show the fruit of my labor. I bought a slate for a very cool and casual 70,000 FE. Just a small loan of $1 billion, you know? Let's see, where is this transaction history? There we go. So I bought. Oh, dude, I should redo it. I should redo it. Hello, hello, YouTube. Today I have a bit of a special video. I've been spending the past few days just farming up a ludicrous amount of FE, and as you can see here, this is what the ludicrous amount of FE was spent on. Purchased Nether King's Divinity Contamination for 70,000 FE. Now, what crazy demonic slate could possibly be worth 70,000 FE? Let me show you. So we have this Nether King's Divinity Contamination. It has the fixed chance node to add bolt-based damage and additional damage to you and your minions. Kind of irrelevant. I would prefer if this was instead Spell Aggression, because I don't really... Spell Aggression gives me additional cast speed, which is really good on my build. I had to like mess around with my slates to get the cast speed back that I lost from this. And then Brand Hand nodes. 40% additional damage on critical strike, +1 to all skill levels. When Contamination is active and Statue of the New God is an empty slot, plus 3% projection effect. Now you might be wondering, like, what exactly does this mean? Like, what does the slate actually do? And it's a bit of a strong one, let's say that. So the Contamination slate is, well, it projects its effect onto the states around it. You know, that's its whole niche, that's the whole thing that it's supposed to do. So it projects all brand talents from the Nether King's Divinity onto directly adjacent Divinity slates. Minus 80% effect for projected talents. So you see that and you're like, oh, well, that seems pretty, okay, interesting. And then if you have this mod here, that gives us plus 30% projection effect, now all of a sudden, we are projecting the mods that you see here, these branded mods, at 50% of their value. But Torchlight's a weird game. Because in Torchlight, if you have plus level of skills and you project it at 50%, it rounds up to 1 skill level. So every single slate that you see that's glowing here has this projection from this divinity set on it, which is 7% additional cold damage on critical strike. This is the cold damage mod that we see here. And it is at minus 5% effect. +1 to all skill levels. Minus 50, so it's 0.5, but it rounds up, so it's back to 1. Yeah. This one has it. This one has it. This one has it. This one. This one. This one. This one. Every single slate that you see listed here, all 8 of these slates touching this contamination are giving me +1 to all skill levels and 7% additional damage on cold critical strike. And on top of that, we also have this moth, which is giving me, we also have this moth, which is giving me +4% additional damage on cold critical strike. And we have this prairie, which is then giving me +1 to all skill levels. So in total, this setup is giving me +10 to all skill levels, which +10 to all skill levels is insane, as is. But I'm also playing an aura stacker. So when I have +10 to my swiftness, and +10 to my precise projectiles, and +10 to my frigid domain, my base auras are gaining 5% additional damage, which is then getting scaled up by all of my aura effect. Which is absolutely just ludicrous. It is so unbelievably powerful to get +10 levels on every single aura. Because every level gives 5% additional damage, and if you have like 100% aura effect, that's like 10% additional damage for every single aura that I have. On top of also giving plus levels to my tenacity, which gives me more convert, which doesn't really matter. Plus levels on my scorpion stinger, which is giving me more projectile speed, more attack and cast speed. Plus levels on my mana ball, which is giving me more additional spell damage when the skill lasts. Plus levels on my chromatic shot, my main skill. Plus levels on my support skill. Plus level on this support skill, which not the greatest support skills, I'll be honest with you. There are definitely other support skills that gain a lot more from plus levels than projectile penetration and GMP. Especially GMP, because it doesn't get like +3. If it got +3, that would be incredible. But projectile penetration does actually get an extra penetration though, which is kind of nice. But that's just ludicrous. So I'm calculating every single plus level to being equivalent to being about 1.14% additional damage. So we have 1.14 to the power of 10, multiplied by then the 1.14 crit damage mod, like the additional cold damage. And we have that times 1 for Moth, multiplied by 1.07 to the power of 8. Yeah. This contamination slate is giving me times 8 damage. It is an 8x multiplier to my damage, and it's just taking up 3 slots. Not sure, it's technically taking up more than just 3 slots, because it is also forcing me to have an empty slot here. This empty slot is intended, that needs to be there. But this is like ridiculous amounts of power. This slate is like genuinely some of the most insane like power creep in the game. And you might be wondering like, okay, well, why is the slate 70k? You know, can I go and craft one of these myself? And let's just say I tried crafting my own slate before I bought this one for 70k. And we spent 40,000 FE. And in 40,000 FE, we did not hit step 1 of crafting this slate. I did get very unlucky. So step 1 of this slate is a 8 in 100, so 8% chance. And I believe we did in the range of 55 to 60 clicks. I lost exact count, but it was over 40,000 FE that we spent. Yeah. We had a 99% chance of hitting the mod, and we did not hit it in 40,000 FE, which is a bit of an unfortunate circumstance. So I was very slightly annoyed at that. But yeah, the process to craft this mod that I was going to follow is step 1. you're gonna click this slate until you hit either +1 all or the projection mod, which this is 4% and this is a 4%. So in total it's 8% every click, 8% chance. And then once you hit either the projection mod or the +1 all mod, you're gonna lock it. Now locking it is a 1 in 3. So if you fail the lock, you go back to step 1 and you just start clicking until you hit one of the 2 mods and then you lock it again. And then eventually when you have one of these 2 mods locked, in this slate, it's the all skills that's locked. What you're then gonna do is, what I was gonna do personally, is I was then gonna click Goddess of Knowledge. So I was then gonna click Goddess of Knowledge until I hit either plus spell level or until I hit plus cold level. And this was a 5.56% chance to hit either of those 2 mods. And then once I hit one of those 2 mods, I was then going to go back to using the Ultimate Nether King mods, like the, you know, the Nether King remnants, these expensive ones. And then I was going to do a 4% chance to then either to hit all skills or the projection mod, which are the one we don't have. That was my plan for crafting this, and I wanted to make the GG one. So I do have here 40% additional cold damage and critical strike, which is, when projected, a 7% additional mod. Oh god, this thing is so annoying to like try and put back in though. There we go. It is a 7% additional mod. This additional cold damage on critical strike, which is not that amazing of like a mod, because it gets projected to being 7% additional cold damage. If we instead had cold skill levels or spell skill levels, it would then be projected as +1 cold or +1 spell, which is on its own 8% additional. But on top of it being 8% additional, it would also then either give levels for Frigid Domain, which means that this is like giving me extra value, or it would give extra levels from Mana Boil. So either way, no matter what I did, like it would have been like, you know, a decent bit higher value than the 14% additional cold damage mod. I didn't actually fully calculate it out though, because obviously we do have this mod ×2, and we are copying it. You know, so that would be like 1.14 to the power of 2 times 1.07 to the power of 8, which is 2.2x, versus just plus levels, which would be that. But realistically, it wouldn't be like 8% additional. It would be more like 8.5% additional, or most like 9% additional. So it's like very close, as you can see. It's the pain I would have to go through did not make it worth it. But that is something that I was thinking about doing. I thought it would be a really good idea to try and craft myself. Then I spent 40,000 FE, and we didn't even get to step 1 of just hitting like one of the mods, either this one or this one, and then trying to lock it. And at that point I said, fuck this. This is just a complete and utter waste of time. Like, I wasted so much FE. And I decided to start saving up to buy one pre-crafted. Let's see if we can find it. So I used the search filter. I was happy with either cold skill level, spell skill level, crit, or cold damage. They all have like different things that would make them good or bad. And then we obviously need +1 all, we need our projection mod. Oh god, the projection mod is being annoying. We needed our projection mod, and then, you know, the one I bought was 70k. There was one up that had like the spell crit, but I didn't like the fixed talent node. It was pretty shitty. And yeah, I mean, I just saw the cold damage one, which the cold damage one is better than the crit one, because I can just fix the crit with my talent tree and some micro kismets, you know, to cap out my crit, and this just ends up being like significantly better. Now, I know always when I do these videos, people fucking complain that I don't do mapping showcases, so I'm gonna do some mapping while I talk a bit about the future of the build, some gripes I have, and like things I need to work on. The first thing is, you can probably see it already on your screen, I am slow as fuck. I have about 300 and I think 80% movement speed or 390% movement speed right now. Before we're at 430%, so going from 430 to like, or like we're 425, going from that to 390 feels pretty bad. I do have plans though. I'm working on a project called Project Movement Speed, and we are gonna have over 500% movement speed when I'm done with this character. We're gonna have movement speed on all 3 of our hero memories. That is something that I'm gonna save up for and buy. And we're also gonna have we have like these full movement speed kismets. I'm gonna buy an Undetermined with 4 micros full of movement speed, and then do 3 star trials. And this whole setup, once it's done, is gonna give me another 52% movement speed. Also, Torchlight is kind of a game about luck. Oh god. Oh god, where am I getting taken? Interesting. Torchlight is a game of luck. So when I did this build swap, I had 559% elixir effect. Now for me to have 90 max res, like 90 max res with my Tenacity Dew, I needed 562% elixir effect. That's the amount that I needed to have 90 max res. So I was 3 elixir effect short, which in actuality, that 3% elixir effect is only 1.5% because we have times 2 multi on elixir effect due to like additional elixir effect sources. And thanks to that like very big problem that I did have to solve in the build and I did have to fix, I went looking for like Fallen Starlights that had this mod on it, that had this 8% elixir effect on it, and this Fallen Starlight was listed for an absurdly overpriced amount. It was elixir change gains charging progress and elixir skill effect. And the old one that I had for this was instead elixir kills gain charging progress and agility blessings on crit, which is like way better. This completely garbage Fallen Starlight that should not be expensive at all was listed for 2 KFE. And the thing is I just happen to need it in my build. Like, I can't really replace the block ratio, I need that here, so this slate I can't like swap out. On the other one, I needed the, at the moment, it's eventually I'm gonna be able to drop it, but at the moment I need this additional cast speed. So I only had one Starlight that I could realistically drop that had the elixir skill effect mod and the mod that I need on the Starlight, which is this elixir skin charging progress. So I fucking spent 2k FE buying this completely overpriced Starlight. And sometimes in this game you just get lucky. Sometimes you list an item omega overpriced and you just get lucky because someone just needs it for their build and they just have the FE and they just buy it even if it's overpriced. Because they don't want to wait for you to like lower the price or wait to find like a different item. They just want the item and just be done with it. And I kind of felt like that when I bought this Fallen Starlight. So good for that person. But yeah, I'm very excited for like the future projects on this character. I know there's the new Divine Ascent and like dragon pushing and stuff like that I could do this season. I'm pretty sure my build, I looked at like the rank 1 currently on EU and stuff, they're like 4.6 count the dragon. I'm pretty sure when I was looking at my build, I'm like 99% sure my build's better, like it should have more damage in theory. Maybe at the end of the league, I'll consider like doing a damage setup instead of this movement speed setup. But I'm kind of bored of like just dragon pushing and like trying to go big number and stuff. I think the concept of just going for as much movement speed as possible is really fun to me. Because even right now, if I look at my slates and stuff, a lot of these slate modes that I have, I could replace for more movement speed. Like this is damage, this could be movement speed. This is damage, this could be movement speed. You know, and I think actually just like replacing everything I build into more movement speed and making a character that has like infinite movement speed is genuinely been really fun for me so far this season. And it feels really rewarding and good to play. Every time you get like a movement speed upgrade on your character, it feels really good. You know, it feels like your character just feels so much better when you get faster. And like every 30% movement speed, you really do feel the difference. It really is noticeable. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna farm up my star trials. I'm gonna farm up my Euro memories. And then after that, we'll see what the next plan is. There's also the worry of like eventually getting burnt out just from the fact that, you know, farming so much FE is kind of exhausting. I mean, It's like 2 weeks in and we're already at 567k FE. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling there, YouTube. I just wanted to make this video to give an update because it's been a while since we really changed anything in the build. And this was like a very exciting item for me. It's one of those items that when I saw it for the first time, like, I saw one listed like, I guess a week ago now. I just wanted to make it for myself and like, you know, have one in my own build. Because it's one of those items that I'm pretty sure is going to get like gutted next season. It won't exist anymore. And just like the old Magus ones, I just want to have one. I just want to be able to say that like I got to experience that. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and all the beautiful things. And I'll see you again another time. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye. Banger. Banger. I know. And now the sleepy cat must try her best at the hardest mechanic in the game, Vorax. Missing Warlock? Hunting War Onslaughter and you fucking double hit the corrode? Pretty sick, dude. How does it feel being lucky? Must be nice.
Dying. Honor to step. Hopper! You do.
No. Unlucky.
Is everyone ready?
You corrode your belt, it bound, same. Dude, that God of War fucking corrode is kinda sick, I'm not gonna lie. Have you considered going with crafted slate instead of corner? It should allow for more of stats, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that eventually. I just don't have a...
Chaos.
The problem is I need the elixir effect right now on the corner. So I need to get the elixir effect on a starlight instead.
I thought you had some natural
And pretty much like if I look at my starlights, like this one's not really gonna get replaced because this Ellie pen is just so good for me and the block ratio is important. So the other starlight, which has my additional cast speed, has to get that now. I haven't checked actually though to see if there's any. But either way, I don't have the money yet to craft a starlight. I'm kinda broke at the moment.
Nobody keeps their arrogant dose like that. One jar, two jars, three.
Pretty sure this doesn't reach rainbow, right?
Feed it till
Yeah, it
it's full.
doesn't.
Complete success.
What the fuck, goo? Okay, wait, I need to fix this on the drop filter. Okay, never mind. I don't know where to find it. I wanted to make the Vorax organs not a thing, because they're not a thing.
Legendary tome.
But yeah, I don't know exactly how I want to craft the slate yet, but I do want to make a Goddess of Knowledge slate. I want to make Goddess of Knowledge slate that has like, I guess... Oh, fuck, I don't know how to craft that. Like, I could go Prophet. Prophet's good. Elementalist, I just want the plus on cold. Goddess of Knowledge, like, I would be happy with this Tango mod. I probably want, like, this. Additional damage against frozen enemies. Frostbite effect. Cold skill levels. Spell skill levels. And then, like, Tango movement speed. So I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna craft that. If I'm being honest with you. It's raining. Dude, I love the smell of rain.
Wonder.
I could do a completely, like, CBT craft. Let's see if there's any bases. Because pretty much all the bases are, like, really expensive. Yeah, I could buy, like, one of these bases with, like, 3 gold, and then try to hit spell level, additional damage against frozen enemies, and frostbite effect. But it's like insane to try and do. I don't know what else. I mean, maybe Goddess of Deception. Let's see. 8% additional. 8% additional. And then I slam for all skills, sealed mana. But then there's like no good mod here to Prairie. I mean, maybe movement speed or blur is active, because I think I have blur generation in my belt right now. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that could be a hard slate, but also a pretty decent slate. I think the Gods of Knowledge slate is like slightly better though. Especially because if I had like focus besting or cold infiltration, like I can still use that in the build. It's just trying to hit like the spell level, for example, is gonna be pretty rough because it's a 1 in 3, and then I just pray to God that I end up with something useful here. But I could always just start with Gods of Knowledge at the bottom, to be honest. Like start with this. If I hit the 1 in 5, then we just continue to this and hope to hit a second and third mod. Maybe that would be the way to craft it. But I think also duplicating this additional damage against frozen enemies is going to be better than spell level as well.
He's making me catch Amber just to test the cure myself.
So we'll have to see. I could also just not go for movement speed. But I think that's kind of lame to do. Dude, my FE looks so empty now. This was all filled with FE before, and now it's just gone. Actually, no, this was Flame Sand. No. Dude, we're so close to leveling.
Who wants to be our first test subject?
If I didn't die fucking like 3 times today already, we would have leveled up. Or was it 4 times? I don't even know. I don't even remember anymore.
Rest in peace.
But all my deaths today were so weird. I had like one death where like it was like fucking the hangman that pulled me back, and I just got one shot randomly.
Death is a faithful companion.
I like the new League mechanic boss. I was looking to switch into playing Verdant Steps build, was considering trying to make Thunderbolt Overload work on Sage using Thunderwood and Scorpion. Yeah, that would work. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Chromatic Shot would just be better though. But like that setup would work with Verdant Steps. It's actually a very interesting idea. I did think when I thought about Verdant Steps before, my conclusion was just that it's not worth it. Because you have the Tenacity Dew that does the same thing as Verdant Steps. But I didn't really take into consideration the fact that you might want to use a second damage dew. And when you put it that way, I do kind of see a lot of value in that. That and Verdant Steps is a cool item. I like it. You're a spell burst enjoyer? You can spell burst. Can't you? What? What's wrong with spell bursting? Chromatic Shot. Ooh, look at all these level 5 chests. I only have 2 slots left. I need to be careful. There's just more level. What the fuck? That's crazy. Okay, drop me an undetermined, please. God, free me. Free me, please. I just want to be freed from this undetermined grind.
Smells like a spilled bottle of the worst perfume imaginable.
Yeah, I like the build idea. I just don't really see the point of doing it on TBO. Like, TBO is an overtuned as fuck skill, but I think Chromatic Shot is just better. But like, if you like how TBO works mechanically, then you can play it. I just think mechanically it works kind of like ass. Like, all you need on Chromatic Shot to make it feel good is the tracking medium. Like, not the medium, the tracking support. Tracking support just makes the skill feel like it makes the skill just feel good. Yeah, without the tracking support, you're probably not gonna be like, what do you call it? You're not gonna be like GMPing and stuff. Like multi-proging properly.
Look at that! A rare... Let's see what kind of reactions we can get.
I wonder how much additional +1 all is. Like, actually, how much additional it is.
Light and can deceive the eyes, but a scent never tells a lie.
That's interesting.
I promise to exploit every ounce of your... I mean, I'll maximize your potential.
The devil.
Dude, it feels like every time I change anything on this build, it just becomes more and more tight. Like, it feels like everything in this build works together and fits together, but it's like so fucking tight. Everything is like on the fucking... on like this just tight row. Though to be fair, I think a lot of things would fit easier and like feel more loose if I wasn't restricting myself so much with movement speed. I think the movement speed is like the big restriction. Hello, Fireblade.
Never sits on a throne.
Oh, I don't think these are ready yet. Oh, they are. Fireblade, the grind continues. I will drop an undetermined fate, one way or another. You will drop 3? I better. Dude, if at the end of my map set right now, I just have like an insane Arcana where I just drop 3 undetermineds, I would actually just be done with the mechanic and I would be so happy. 3 undetermineds literally just fucking pays for my like for my 4 micro. Speaking of, I need to sell my old Nether King. I don't know how much to list it for.
Meant to be the fertilizer.
I don't know how much to list it for. Or like what I want to buy when it sells. I was thinking I should just sell it and buy 3 star trials. And then list it for whatever amount I need to list it for to be able to afford 3 star trials. Or do that, but instead of star trials, do it for like undetermineds. But I think buying the star trial first makes more sense. Oh, 4 micros have gone up in price. They're now 21k. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna sell for 21k. Let's just list this for 15k. I think it might sell for 15k. Yeah, this one's Frostbite effect.
General history of magic from 300 years ago.
You picked up a jumper and made a spider face out of existence. That's crazy.
The star.
Smells like a spilled bottle of the worst perfume imaginable.
We will go inside
No.
the end. The child. The star.
Oh, my golden ticket! Guess I'll be able to scrap this dingy glide. Sign this labor contract, and you'll be a pumpkin away.
Keep up with the lantern. Rest in peace. Rest
I'll
in
probably try Chromatic. I think I prefer the feel of the skill. Would you recommend going with Surging Helm or Sword River? Surging always.
Guiding lantern, bear witness.
Sort of a
We
songs.
have delivered the souls of tonight.
Thanks for playing along. I'll just add your stats. True strength never sits on a throne. It is the magician.
Why the fuck did I do this Ember card even?
Do you smell
So bad.
this?
Keep up with the
I could have done like I could have just rerolled for like a better card.
Rest in peace. Let the guiding lantern bear witness. We have delivered the souls of the night.
Oops, painkiller.
The magician. The hangman.
Would you still not go Borax or Salt River mods? Yeah, you can do that. I mean, you can also just Vorax your Verdant
For
Staffs
drug resistance, but apparently not.
and then go Ralphs and the deck stacking.
Ah, you look like someone we need working for the OS. Sign this labor contract.
I think that's the more common angle.
Sign this,
Just snipe the nasty Nether King.
and you'll be a part of
What did you snipe?
The hangman.
Light and shadow can deceive the eyes, but a scent never.
Life regeneration damage? Nice.
Not everyone can be a blossom.
Banishment or
Be a
judgment?
fertilizer.
Cock and ball torture? Or fun?
Who wants to be our first test subject?
Keep up with the lantern. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah, Vormir sounds awful.
Their arrogance after a dose like that.
Let the
How
guiding
expensive is Verdant Steps right now?
We have delivered the souls of the night. The magician.
You know, I made a Verdant Steps ring before in a previous season.
The sun.
It was neat. I didn't even use it for a build or anything, I just made it to have it. It was just a for fun project I did.
Perfect blend of science and magic.
Death. The child.
Dude, it's kind of insane to me, but you can like make a Pantheon's Elegy Vorax and then still use Pantheon's Elegy. So you can have 5 Pantheon's Elegy mods active at once.
Oops, painkillers are gone. You don't mind a little raw science, do you? To wilt is also to be fragrant.
Justice.
I wonder if I was like pushing for dragon rings and stuff. If I would have to do that. Make like a Pantheon's Elegy. I don't even know what mods I would want though. It would definitely be interesting though.
Let's see what kind of reactions we can get. Nobody keeps their arrogance after a dose like
Thus keep up with the lantern. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Let the guiding lantern bear witness. We have delivered the souls of tonight.
Mwah. Oops, I misclicked. Well, that's fucking annoying, bro. I don't know how the fuck compasses are calculated now.
The magician.
Can you smell that? It's a special blend I whipped up just for you.
Why would it matter if the rarity or the type is calculated first, though?
The sun. The emperor. The chariot. The emperor. The sun. The magician.
Look at that! A rare golden ratio.
What did I drop? Oh, fucking dog shit kiss, man.
Reactions we can get.
The sun.
Man, I got excited for a second. I saw the ting sound, and I was like, I wonder if that's an undetermined fate. And it was not an undetermined fate. My fate is yet to be determined. This is the worst. My fate has been determined. My fate is broke.
Sign this labor contract, and you'll be a part of the Oasis.
I've dropped less than half the amounts of fucking undetermineds as the filed, even though I have formed like 8 more star nets than him, which is kind of fucked up. So I was lied to. I was told star nets I was goblin price.
Drug resistance, but
And I've been holding on to my star nets and they're not going up in price.
not everyone can be a blossom. Some of us are just meant to be the fertilizer.
Grrr.
The star.
Wait, how much is a fucking verdant? Yeah. For cold additional? What's wrong with lightning additional?
Time for a little field research.
Keep up with the lantern. The watch starts now.
Isn't it like a fizz additional too? You could do that one as well.
Rest in peace. Restart.
Welcome to Cloud Oasis. Hey, lighten up.
Dragon lantern, bear witness. We have delivered the souls of tonight. Restart.
Different stone and auras? True. Actually true.
Light and shadow.
Okay, but what about lightning? What's wrong with lightning? I'd rather run lightning than fucking dog shit cold.
It is in the roots of the
That's my aura.
plants you trample underfoot.
Oh, you poor little thing. So very sick, aren't you? Now let me fix you all up.
And yeah, it makes sense, Laser.
The hell.
I mean, the only thing you could do is like run tests, right? If you want to figure that out. Run like 200 maps of one setup. And then look at the ratio of like different types of compasses you get. And then run another 200 map test of a different setup. You unked your back carrying a treadmill, are you okay? That sounds dangerous. The variance is too high. I think after 200 maps, you're dropping like over 2,000 compasses probably. At least over 1,000, but probably over 2,000. And then if you have that many compasses, like you can just fucking, you'll have pretty decent ratios.
You do.
Fuck, I messed up. I done goofed.
Amber is
Oh, I omega done goofed. Oh, shoot me in the fucking head. I fucked up.
unless of course.
I made a very big mistake, but it's fine. I'm so brain damaged! I fucked up again. Wait, I actually fucked up really badly. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I should not be playing game. Maybe I should not be playing a strat that uses brain power. Jesus Christ, that was bad. Oh my god. Bro, you can just do lightning to cold. Convert. Like, you can still play cold, just do lightning to cold. Man, I'm so brain damaged. I'm actually so dumb. I can't believe how badly I choked this. It was like fully set up for me like 3 times and I managed to fuck it up every single time.
Wait, do you smell something funny?
Keep up with the lantern. The watch strikes now. Rest in peace.
I thought you had some natural drug resistance, but apparently not.
The hangman. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Never sits on a...
Let the guiding lantern bear witness. We have delivered the souls of the night. The hangman.
What do you think about Erika 3? I think she's awesome. I like her a lot. I just don't like that she can't be automated. Otherwise, I would be a big Erika 3 enjoyer.
My official record of the day.
As soon as we get going, I mean, it's a melee attacker. They're all kind of like cheaper by default. You can automate her? How do you automate her?
The sun.
With mouse or keyboard software, I mean, you're just breaking TOS then. I can't do that as a content creator.
This is the...
I wanna check something. Am I heading for 6 trillion? Oh yeah, I'm easily heading for 6 trillion. Is it really banned TOS? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't even know if it's actually TOS or not. I'm just fucking too scared to even test that shit out. If it's considered botting in PoE, it's probably gonna be considered botting in this game too. Not if even if they don't do anything, it doesn't matter.
Every ounce of your... I mean, sign this labor contract, and you'll be a part.
Clean people never have to worry about anything.
Welcome to Cloud Oasis. Hey, lighten up. A rare talent. Oh, my golden ticket. I'll be able to scrap this dingy glider and replace it with one made of solid gold.
Besides, this fucking company vibe codes everything. They're also the type of company to vibe code their fucking like bans against botters at some point in the future, and then just falsely flag people that like use shit like that because they're that fucking useless.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Let the guiding
Oh, we filled up.
Deceive the eyes, but a scent never tells a lie.
Really? It gives me 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 until I get to this point where I'm 1 away, and then it gives me 2.
Being a plant sounds so easy. They just vibe with the moon and sun all day. But since we're humans with a recipe to finish, we'd better get some sleep. A whole
No.
dwarves in rainbow vests just held hands and danced around me. Oh, wait. Did I take the wrong medicine?
Oh fuck, I could have upgraded that. I just didn't. I kind of need chests. I don't have any chests. Like, okay, bro. Whatever. I remember. I don't know about Torchlight, but in most games, they're part of software technically. Most games, it's third party software. Technically, if it's mouse, it's hardware.
The sun, the magician, the devil, the star.
I'm starting to think streaming was a bad idea. Dude, it's so warm. It feels like I'm melting. It feels like I'm melting. And I've literally been drinking so much water lately that I'm not giving my water enough time to cool down in the fridge. Like, literally, every time I go to drink water, it's like too warm. Jesus. Yeah, dude, the fucking entire night now, every time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm thirsty, I'm gonna get some water. I take a big gulp, and the water is like fucking room temperature. I'm just annoyed.
Also to be fragrant.
Okay, maybe I'll be quickly undercup here.
I found the Omni Elixir recipe in an ancient text, and it might be our only hope against Amber. The old Emperor's paranoia got the better of him, though, and he's making me catch Amber just to test the cure myself. Well, so be it. The ingredients are worth a king's ransom, and curing Amber is the ultimate prize for any scent weaver. general history of magic from 300 years ago. The forbidden anatomy notes on rare species from 50 years ago. Your name is in every legendary tome. Tell me, Master Yuga, just how long have you been around?
Meow. Should I do the dragon to see how what the damage is at right now? And the movement speed setup.
I thought you had some natural drug resistance.
The star, the sun.
I'm kind of enjoying the like mystery of not doing dragon. And just like leaving it the whole time.
Keep up with the lantern. The watch. Now rest in peace. Rest in peace.
You got a goblin event and the mobs are stuck in a wall. Nice. That's awesome. That's just fucking awesome, isn't it? This game is so trash, man. Jeez, that's actually genuinely funny.
I promise.
Is that in deep space?
I mean,
Or are you profounding?
welcome to Cloud Oasis. Hey, lighten up.
Profound on a new character? Is the character Sage? You wouldn't want to make Sage jealous, would you?
Do you? Not everyone can be a bluff.
How could he? How could he betray Sage? Okay, let's do this. The goal is 3800. If we reach 3800, that means we have damage cap for all content in the game while in our mapping settle. Seems pretty likely we're gonna hit 3800. Yeah, I'm way too tanky for Dragon. I definitely need to like drop defenses for this if I ever want to push Dragon more. Oh, I'm actually taking damage. I need more life. I don't have enough life. Okay, but this is good, this is good, this is good. Because I'm pretty sure this means that I should be damage capped for all content in the game, right? Like, I'm pretty sure people said if your mapping setup is 3,800, like, you can do Golden Cage and you'll still hit for 3 trillion every hit, no matter what. You did Dragon of 35k ES? Jesus. The fuck is this? Kinda hurts. Okay, well, we hit 3800. So, my build is all content viable now. Which means I can fully invest into movement speed now. And I don't have to worry about it, because I know that I'm all content viable. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, I'm gonna become so fucking fast. Because this is with Preserver of Eternity in. Like, I have Preserver in. Do we do it again with like full damage pets? Just to set a better score? Or nah, just don't bother. Yes. The only problem with doing that is I know I shouldn't have movement speed in then, but it's fine. Let's do this. And then this. So you have 4,000, bro, Sage is like at 5,000. My build is literally set up to be faster than any fucking Sinnoh build. I don't give a fuck if Sinnoh has higher dragon ranking than me, I'll be honest with you. I genuinely do not give a fuck about dragon rankings, full stop. One of Sinnoh 2's traits is nothing for damage? Your first time? Laughs in Sage? Yeah, we need to get a... We need to make this Starlight. So I want Selena 1. I mean, Selena 1's getting beaten by fucking Selena 2. Selena 1's garbage, man. Everyone keeps saying she's like this Omega S tier second best character in the game. She's fucking trash. I Omega gapped Selena 2 this Selena 1 this season. It's not even funny. All these Selena 1 believers, and I just fucking gapped them all on a dog shit hero. Sounds good. You're not supposed to say she's good though. You're supposed to trigger people by saying she's dog shit and trash. It's no fun if you're just like, oh yeah, she's decent. No, you're supposed to just fucking trigger people. Call them trash. Say their build creators are bad. Stuff like that. It's more fun. Is anyone bad? Exactly. Thank you. More like Selena, 1 out of 10. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if I can beat the Rain of Arrows guy. I have a lot of damage in the tank that I can still get. Like, don't get me wrong. If I wanted to push damage, I could push a fuck ton of damage. But I don't think I'm doing Rain of Arrows damage. I had a bit of copium. I kind of believed in chromatic shot. But Rain of Arrows is kind of one of the most broken skill in the entire game. Like, don't get me wrong, I can get a lot more damage. I don't know if I can get that much more damage though. I mean, Rain of Arrows is just a bit too crazy, I guess. Ooh, what pet do I have? Oh. Okay. Let's see, we are ranked number 4. Oh, he's using Gods of Knowledge. I really like the Gods of Knowledge one, by the way. Yeah, 120, 120, 120. How's he getting all stats? I wanted to use the Gods of Knowledge one, but I didn't know how to get the all stats. Wait, how the fuck is he balancing this? Oh, this seems miserable. Wait, what? Okay, he's actually balancing it like by hand. But yeah, my build is all content viable now. That's awesome. I'm so happy about that. Back to getting more movement speed.
Just thought of something genius. Nobody keeps
The watch shall rest in peace.
Maybe I should start doing harder content though to challenge the build. Instead of this dog shit farm where I'm promised undetermines but I never drop them. And then I cry.
You look like someone who knows what
Nothing made money, got bored. Oh no.
proud oasis. Hey, lighten up.
I just need, dude, I need more movement speed. I feel so slow. Like I have like 380, 390 movement speed right now. But it still feels so fucking slow. I also need a haste and lone walkers now. I need haste and lone walkers. I need my store trails. I need my undetermines.
out of sickness and a base
I have to. I need to genuinely farm up another like 70k FE just like I did for the SLATE. Just to get all my movement speed stuff that I want to get now. And once I finish that, then I don't actually know what's like next in store. I'll be honest with you. Like at that point, I'm kind of satisfied with everything we had to do. I guess I could try like, I don't know. We'll see. It's still a while away. It's actually more than 70k. It's probably like 100k FE. Okay. GG. I don't min-max characters every single season. I take like turns between seasons where I like don't bother with min-maxing and seasons where I like try to min-max one character. I think that's like a healthy balance, like it kind of works for me. Can I build Alice in the style? Or she meant to run full Dolls' pad for cloud content? What are you doing with your Alice? I'm so confused. What's like the goal of that setup? Jesus Christ. Pretty decent Vorax, not gonna lie. Pretty decent Vorax. We dropped ×2 entwined. What is that? ×2 entwined. Oh, aura effect. But yeah, overdose. I don't know what you're like trying to do. Take the jumpy back later. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. I'll see you later.
The hangman.
Oops, painkillers are gone. You don't mind a little raw science, do you?
Death. Keep up with the lantern. The watch shall rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Can you feel that?
Let the guiding lantern bear witness. We have delivered the souls of tonight. Bound.
Oops, the painkillers are gone. You don't mind a little raw science, do you? True strength never sits on a throne. It is in the roots of the very plants you trample underfoot.
You need to raise your lower back to reduce inflammation. Oh no, the old age is really coming for you, James. You're starting to say words I don't even know what they mean. That's like uber angst status.
This variable's too volatile. Let's remove it from the test group and move on.
You should try doing what I do. Just lean back in your chair. Just lean back. Have a good one. Enjoy life. Oh fuck, this feels good. Dude, leaning back in my chair has to be one of the most comfiest poses ever. It feels so nice. Because when I stream, I like instinctively take up an upright posture
Add your stats to my
to have the best like protection of my voice.
Death.
But maybe on a I haven't slept yet stream, we just say fuck it. And we just lean back in our chair, play some games, yap of chat,
You look like someone
and
with
chill.
hard working for their
Have a good old relaxing time.
The watch starts now.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do this. So my character's like, my model's like looking forward.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
I'm not gonna open my eyes though. My eyes will remain closed.
We have delivered the souls of the night.
You love the pose I'm making? I'm sorry for ruining it. I can bring it back if needed.
Not again. You are just like those thick, endless, annoying textbooks. Not everyone can be awesome. Some of us are just meant to be the fertilizer.
The corrode can't break. There's no bad outcome from corroding borax items.
Reactions we can get.
Keep up with the lantern. The watch starts now. Rest in peace.
My official record of today.
Rest,
Do not fear.
rest in peace.
It's crit mod. This has to be a crit mod map.
Let the guiding lantern bear witness. We have delivered.
No, it isn't. Interesting.
welcome to Cloud Oasis. Hey, lighten up.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Oh, I fucked up. Oh well. Sucks that you corrode bound though. Bro, it's so warm. Why the fuck is it so warm?
The magician.
This is actually the worst.
Imaginable.
The star.
I think I might actually have to end stream early. And just go, like, lie down before I fucking melt.
Thanks for playing along. I'll just add your stats to my official record of the day.
Or something.
Wait, do you?
The star.
It's fine, I did 2 hours. And 2 hours is a pretty good shift for a streamer, if I do say so myself. And I record a video that I'm just not gonna fucking edit at all, or like cut up right now. And just leave for like later.
This variable.
Oh, you poor little thing. So very sick, aren't you?
The video needs to get uploaded, but
Fix you all up.
that sounds like a future Mia problem. Current Mia's melting. And might just go to bed. Vibe, kitten.
The star.
Okay. I definitely should go to bed. Because my body does not feel okay at all. My body feels really weird and bad. Okay, chat, I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow we might do some safari. I'm kind of feeling safari. I'm almost done with my map set. We only have 11 maps left. Where's my Vorax? 46. I'll probably fill up to like 46 and just run these 46 maps. Hopefully we drop an undetermined. And then we just stop there, I think. And we swap strats and start doing other things. And testing out different strats and stuff. But anyway, sorry for the short stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you again next time. Good night, good night. I'll probably set my alarm for like 3 to 4 hours only, or like maybe 5 hours, and then stream again. Bye, chat. Bye-bye.